Hello everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope everyone is doing great. In life, there are so many things that we can learn from everything. Few weeks ago, we talked about the eagle's mentality. Last week, we talked about the lion's mentality, and our topic for today will be ants' mentality and 5 good lessons that we can learn from the ants. Back in the days when we used to have Bible studies, my father made us all to know the importance of the book of Proverbs, most especially the book of Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6 to 11. My father will practically tell us to go and read that particular passage over and over again and learn from it. His favorite lines were, "Go to the ends, thou sluggard, consider our ways and be wise." And the second one is, "A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands." And honestly, you do not want to know what comes next. And what comes after that in my father's voice is, "Get up, make the best use of your time. Stop sleeping your time away. Stop wasting your time. Be productive with your life." That's my father for you. Back in the days, I do not really know the importance of that particular passage, but now that I am a grown-up lady and still in the process of growing, I can confidently say I do appreciate everything he did. I am grateful for the lessons, for the values, for the discipline. I do appreciate everything and I do miss him so much. Anyways, let's get ahead. Many times we tend to look up to a lot of big people and learn from them. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. However, when we pay full attention, some of the biggest lessons in life can be learned from the smallest things that we can find around us. Ants are very wise, and who would ever believe that those little creatures, those tiny creatures, can actually teach us more? Whenever the ants are on a mission, they are always lined up, following each other, supporting each other, guiding each other jealously. And anytime they see an obstacle or they see someone trying to stop them, they always look for another way by going around it, and most times over it. They always look for a way out. They always look for a way out of that particular situation. But they do not do one thing: they do not quit. Ants are actually stubborn when it comes to their goals. You can't stop them, and they do not give up. And when the ants sight a gigantic object, they will try all their possible best to carry it, no matter what it takes. If possible, they will go back and get more of their mates to help out. Or they can eventually break everything down into small fragments so that they can carry everything little by little to their colony. And what lesson can we learn from that? In our journey in life, there will always be one hindrance or the other, but that shouldn't stop us, stop you, stop me from achieving our goals. You have to keep moving, you have to keep trying. Ants are relentless when it comes to their goals, and we also should cultivate the habit of being relentless when it comes to our goals. And come to think of it, the eagles do not give up. The lions do not give up. The ants, likewise, do not give up. If these birds, insects, and animal do not give up, why should you quit? And why should you give up? The question is why? And number 2, ants' favorite season is the summer. Ants love to gather as much food as possible during the summer. And why? Because there are a lot of leftover foods, crumbs lying everywhere. And this is a good time for the ants to gather their foods. Ants love preparing for the winter during the summer. And what lesson can we learn from this? Think ahead. Stay positive. Have a positive mindset and a positive attitude. There is also a saving mentality in this, because the ants, of course, knew that the food was or would be limited, and the weather is also subject to change. So in essence, we should cultivate the habit of saving for the raining days so as not to get stranded in life. Ants' philosophy is kind of simple, but I think it's a powerful philosophy. Number 3, another quality that we can also learn from the ants is that the ants are hardworking and diligent. They are never lazy, and their hardworking sustains them every time. And what lesson can we learn from this? This shows that we should also cultivate the habit of working hard, and not just working hard, but also working smart. And number 4, ants possess these can-do spirit or can-do attitude. They motivate themselves, they make no excuse for themselves, and they keep minding their business until they get it done. No one have to tell them to do things before they do it. They use their own initiative to get things done. And what lesson can we learn from this? We should cultivate the habit of having this can-do attitude, can-do mindset, can-do spirit. We should encourage ourselves and also make no excuses for ourselves. And number 5, ants know that for them to achieve a common goal and come to a mutual understanding, they need to work together. You can find the ants trying to pull each other down or work against their goals. They work together. And what lesson can we learn from that? In our journey in life, the people you surround yourself with matters a lot, because you become like them. So you have to choose wisely, pray for a discerning spirit, and let God guide you before you choose. And we have come to the end of today's topic on Ope Inspires. If you find this helpful in any way, please leave a comment below and click the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And I will see you again with another beautiful, inspiring video. And until then, learn from the eagles, learn from the lions, and learn from the ants.